Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga Section. I'm here to bring the review for My Hero Academia manga chapter 396. Now, previously you could have seen All Might as kind of like Superman, a very powerful hero with multiple powers. Yes, All Might only ever used his strength, but he did essentially have all the other quirks of the inside of one for he just never got to the point where he could use it. So in similarities, you could see him as a Superman kind of figure, but within this chapter, he becomes the Batman. He becomes the Batman. So, armored All Might, rocking a suit of armor that he got developed for him so he could have his one final bout. And like I said, it kind of makes him like a Batman because he has all these gadgets which are essentially enabling him to imitate quirks. I don't know how many quirks he's got within him. I want the possibilities are endless, but I want to safely assume that I said rather I'm going to safely assume that he's got more than Deku, but less than one all for one. That's my assumption. But we see him using Homo or quirks. We'll probably see him use a few more. Sorry, as things go on, but really and truly, I had forgot about this because this happened quite a while ago. Like this was teased quite a while ago, and I'd forgotten about this. And I still feel like I feel the same way about how this fight should go down. So within this chapter, we are reminded of certain eyes flashback. Also within this chapter, also in this chapter, All Might states he never goes into the fight with the assumption that he's going. He never. He every time he goes into a fight, he goes into a fight to win. So it's because of these two lines and because of previous things that I have felt. I feel like at the bare minimum, the end result of this fight should be him dying, but him taking out all for one as well. I I can be happy with him winning outright, and he's still alive. He's still kicking. I can be down with that. I'd be disappointed a little bit, but I can live with that assumption. But if the result of this turns out to be he was just there to kill some time and he loses, I'm going to feel like one, that this is pointless, and two, this puts a bad mark on his name because All Might, even now, probably still considered the symbol of peace. No one is yet to take that title from him, at least in my eyes. And for him to lose this fight will just put a bad mark on his name for me. And now, like I said, I'm okay with him living to tell the tale, but it then becomes a point of why bother remind us of certain eyes vision if you're just gonna have him live through it. Basically, this chapter basically just let us know, alright, cool. At least this is how I feel. This chapter is basically saying, cool, guys, this is All Might. This is his last fight. After this, let him go out in the blaze of glory. He said it himself. He always goes into fight thinking he's gonna win. So let him win. Well, he can take his life in the same time. Because if he doesn't win, it just becomes what the point. You just wanted All Might to look back. But hey, that could be just me. So it was the first time in a long time where I've actually been quite excited to read a chapter, whereas for the past couple of weeks I've been like, okay, let me just get through this and then I'll be okay, kind of thing. But this was okay to read. How I feel about the fight will only be determined by the end result of the fight and just how things go off as you read. But so far so good. So far so good. The suit that he's actually wearing himself was very well. Obviously, he's got the multiple quirks, so it's good in that sense. But defense wise, is very lacking. I think it mentioned he's taken one hit so far, and they said, "Yo," and the suit's telling him, "Yo, like don't think I can take another one of those because it's curtains kind of thing. So yeah, like I said, how I feel about the fight simply depends on how it rolls out overall as a general. But so far, so good. I do believe that this chapter deserves a 3-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.